FCF, it is day 8 in our journey where we're looking at the subject of delusions, and it's December the 31st. New Year's Eve will come this very day. So I hope your heart, your mind is prepared for a brand new year that we all are hoping is going to be a little easier than this past year has been. But more importantly, it's a grand new opportunity to grow, to serve God, to serve others, to be that person that we know He's always created us to be and that we deep inside want to be as well. I want to close today with one last delusion that we encounter with people and that all of us can be vulnerable to. And it's this notion. It is the predictability of life. Now, we that have just come through COVID, of all people, should know that's a pretty big thing to do, to think that life is just going to continue predictable. We have seen a disruption of life, not just in our country, but in the entire world. And it just kind of smacked us all upside the head. Let me read you what James says, warning us about this delusion that we are vulnerable to. James chapter 4, verse 13. Now listen, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go to this or that city, spend a year there, carry on business, and make money. Why, you do not even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You're a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, if it is the Lord's will, we will live and do this or do that. So here we have this delusion that life is going to be predictable. I'm going to go here and go there and do business for a year, and then next year I'm going to do the other. And it's not as though we shouldn't plan, but we should plan with a realistic outlook, saying, wait a minute, my time is in God's hands. I don't know how much time He's going to give me. I'm going to make my plans, but I'm going to have a contingency that if these things are God's will, and if my life should take a turn, then I'm going to accept that as God's will. But it is a dangerous, dangerous thing, a delusion, to live as though life is just going to be predictable. James warns us. He says, you say you're going to go here, go there, but you don't even know what tomorrow, much less a year from now, you don't even know what tomorrow. None of us knows what tomorrow is going to bring, which is why living day to day, minute to minute, hour to hour, in a trusting relationship with Christ our Creator is so essential. As we get ready to go into this new year, I so hope that your trust in Christ, your devotion to Him, to His Word, to His will, to His plans, to His purposes, to His people, I hope it is at a zenith that it's never been like at any other time in your life, and you will walk through life day to day saying, I'll do such and such, but only if it's the will of God. This day I will serve my God, I will rejoice in it, I will be glad, and I will be thankful. If tomorrow never comes, so be it. I will just go home to be with the one that created me for Himself. Happy New Year to you, FCF.